you doing? I'm nervous. Welcome to Fair Alert. Let's paint. Okay, so today I have a plan. Now, I'm not sure how said plan's gonna work. And that's why I'm a little nervous. I've been sitting and dreaming this up for a little bit. This is gonna be our base coat. And the colors will be in my description box. Oh, she's kind of thick. This could be really interesting. I'm not, like I said, not real sure about this. But we'll see. You're going to see it regardless of whether it works out or not. And there we go. All right. Here we go. I was hoping to create sort of an aurora borealis effect here, and I think that I did. I had planned to do a smaller pour, but as you see, that didn't quite happen. Oops. Okay, well, there's something going on there. Pretty cool. Now we're gonna layer our cup for what goes on top of this. Kind of been sitting around dreaming this up. I'm not sure how it's gonna work. It may not. It may turn out to be a real mess, but we're gonna find out. I had plans for sort of a blown out galaxy pour, which I was able to effect, but what I forgot was that I had planned to do it in a smaller cup. And I got the 5-ounce cup because I had this last minute great idea with cloud mix, and it just took a little more room, so I used a little bigger cup, and as you're gonna see, it got a little bit out of hand. Feral cloud mix. See how we go here. I don't know. The second I started to pour this, I realized my folly. And you know, once you start to pour, you're committed. So this is at the time when you're glad that you are a flexible human being, because you are going to be tested to your limits. When you try to rise up, the moment is gone. I think I may have put a little too much paint in my cup to do what I wanted to do. We may end up covering this whole bottom part. We'll see. I had thought to do that in a 3-ounce cup and then decided to do something else, and I think I may have overdone. I don't know. We'll see. Just in case this will work, which I don't know. I am hard-headed. I am still trying to manifest that idea. But you know, we try what we try and we get what we get. It's all very, very good. We'll see. Keep in mind, this is blowout consistency paint. Doing these galaxy pours is usually a thicker paint kind of thing. So when this started to move, I really got a little wake-up call. You'll carry your burdens on your own. It was about at this point that I decided that I was just going to go ahead and see what happened here. I did think about scraping it for a second and starting over, and then I thought, no, I think that I can still make this do something. So I decided just to go ahead, stretch it out, and see if I could make anything happen that was in my original plan. And yeah, I was just busy trying to figure out what to do with this large amount of paint that I had on this canvas. You're too scared to trust what you can't define. original idea was to have a small, fully realized galaxy pore in the midst of this sort of aurora borealis effect. Words are hard. And then to blow out the edges and just have it sort of ethereal and, all blowy outy. But the larger cup full of paint sort of negated that idea. So I thought, well, we'll just do a close-up of that same galaxy. So that's what we did. Stay close now, no need to run. My idea for this edge that we're getting ready to blow was to have sort of a lesser large blowout, just to have it like blown out on the bottom and then slightly on the top. But once I got there, I was like, okay, let's try it. And I did. And I liked it pretty well. Love begins when fears undone. Stay close now, no ground below. If I fall, please don't let go of me. Oh, and everything you see in I might would have liked to open this up some more, but I also wanted this outside, and I can't have both. And that's okay. I'm not unhappy, because I really like this, and I really kind of like this too. And then I decided that I didn't like the way that part that is flowing off right there just sort of ended short of the side. So I decided I would just stretch it out some more and stretch it out some more and keep stretching it until I came up with something that suited me a little better. And then I realized how much paint was still on this canvas. But I didn't want to lose that feathery, blowouty look. So I thought, well, maybe if I just really dig into it, I can still get that. Which I did, mostly, so that made me happy. So we just blew and blew and blew until it looked more like I wanted it to look. And got rid of some of that excess paint. Just to feel safe, but love doesn't ask you to escape. You don't want the answer. Okay, that's pretty cool. Kind of like it. All right, we're not moving a lot. That's good. All rhythm clear. If you name the feeling, it gets too real. Stay close. It's so funny how your ideas change. Once I got that bottom blowed out more, I looked at the top and I thought, oh, now it just looks unfinished and raggedy and terrible and bad. So I decided to blow it out some more so that it would more jive with the bottom. Okay, last cleanup, going in for a close-up. Okay, here are our wet results. I'm going to say this is probably a second cousin to what I had envisioned. And it's okay. You know, I sat and I thought and I thought and I thought, and I couldn't think of a great way to get done what I wanted to get done. So I just went for it. And I really like the parts of it. I like the way this ended up blowing out. Had to really get after it to get underneath for those colors a little bit. And I'm touching my own screen, darn it. And yeah, I had to go up further into this straight pour than I really kind of wanted to. I would have liked to made this stretch out more, but you know, you get what you get sometimes. And I wonder if I should go in and blow that a little more. I think I should. Let's see if we can do this one-handedly. Oh, I do like that better. Well, there you go. There, now we have wet results. Either way. I think it turned out pretty good, actually. Sometimes we just, dude, fluid artists have to be flexible, man, because this paint will try to do you dirty sometimes, and you just gotta go with it. Just gotta let it roll, baby. So, yep, there we go. Wet results. Happy day. Okay, sparkly hunting. Most of our sparkles are going to be from the cloud mix that I added on top. However, there is a good bit of silver in here. Most of it is in here toward the middle. Well, maybe too close to, there we go. That's where most of our silver has ended up. Some of it has ended up on the outside, down here, being blown out into smithereens. What is that weird little spot? Yeah, as you can see, there's some of it down here too. But we have sparklies, and we have a goodly number of them. We've got cells. I probably could have stretched this painting out, this pour, over this whole outside. However, as little negative space as I ended up with, which is like right there, I wanted some negative space, and I managed to keep very doggone little. But we do have a lot of sparklies. This is some crazy blowout right here, y'all. This is some crazy blowout. So we have sparklies though. And we've got some neat stuff going on here where I wrecked it. And I thought I was going to get fronds. And I got like, that's it. But I think it's kind of cool. It's very different. It's very feral. And what'd you expect coming up in here? So, haha. I'm off to live my life. And I'll see you guys when this is dry. Alrighty, here are the dry results of my Creative Inspirations and US Floetrol pouring medium mix. I think this one turned out pretty cool. I'm really having a hard time deciding whether I like it this way or this way. I think I like it slightly better this way, but it seems like it makes more sense the other way. I don't know. What do you think? Of course, there's always this way. I don't really like that. I don't think. Or do I? I don't know. Or there's this way. I don't think I like that at all. Anyway, I really do think this is my favorite way. I don't know. I can't decide. But anyway, we got all kinds of neat effects in here. It ended up being a little more blowing than I had intended, but we did not lose all of our effects. We got some neat little cells in our blowout. We have all kinds of neat lines and cells within the pour. I love this bottom. I just think this is so pretty, and I really do think it is the bottom. Let me know if you think not. But yeah, this turned out really nicely. And it's got a really great shine on it. Let's get out in some sun if I can find some. There we go. This one really, I don't know, this might be a favorite by the time all is said and done. Look at that. So yeah, I wasn't fond of the Creative Inspirations on its own, but I do like it mixed with the Floetrol. What do you think? I think it turned out really cool. So let me know what you think in the comments. And hey, before you go, make sure that subscribe button is pushed. Give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. I'll get back to you. I always do. And yeah, just, do all the UB2B things. And thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I really appreciate it. You have no idea. And I'll see you again next time. Bye. Fears undone.